Welcome back friends, this is Ram here and it's 35th tutorial on JavaFX 8. In this tutorial we are going to see a name validation. So whenever we save any name, it must contain a characters. So this is the application. In the last tutorial we have seen the validation for ID. In this tutorial we are going to make a validation for the first name and last name. Say whenever we save any user, so there is no restriction on the fields that it must be a character or so. Whenever we save any name, so it may take anything up to this tutorial. Now for example, if I say a new username, first name 1 2 and say last name with some special character at the rate or dot or anything, when I save it and say the 13, when I save this, it's going to save. So user has been created and you can see this. Whenever we created a new user, it takes any name or any first name or last name with, so there may be or there must be a restriction that it must contain alphabets, that is characters. So in this tutorial we are going to set that validation for the first name and last name. So let's start with that. This is the 35th tutorial. For name validation. Now come to the validation classes. So I'm going to copy this class which we have created for the validate number and going to create for the validate name. So validate first name in this. So we are going to set here. So during the first name it must be a character. So I'm going to replace this integer with the characters. So the character may be A to Z. So the name may contains A to Z characters, or it may be a uppercase. So the name is it can be in a lowercase or in uppercase. So this is for the first digit. At least it contains a one character, and if it's more than, so this is plus for the more than and at least one. Then we are going to import here first name and first name. So we are going to import the first name and going to match with this pattern. If these two are matches, if it's found matched, it's going to compare with all the input text. For example, when we entered any name, if it start with a character or ends with a number, it's going to invalidate the first name or name field. Then if it's invalid, we are going to enter into the else block and set here validation for name first name and validation. Please enter valid first name. So thus it's done. Now similarly I'm going to create a same class for the last name. So similarly it's going to compare, or it's the pattern will be the last name contains A to Z lowercase letter or uppercase letter, and the character must be one digit or more than one digit. For that it's a plus. Then we are going to import the last name and we are going to check this pattern with the last name. If it's found true, it's going to compare that all the string must be compare with this pattern, or must be as same as this pattern. And if it's true, it's going to return a true, and if it's false, it's going to enter into else block, and we are going to set validation for last name, and we are generating a alert dialog for validation. Save this. Now I'm going to add this validation name class into the save button action. Whenever we press save, so it must have to validate the fields. So validation for first name and last name. So first it check for validate number, then validate first name and validate last name. Now save this and check whether this working or not. Now we are going to check whether this is taking any valid name or not. So when I set any name, say it's 14, user ID 14. Now we have set the name as a 111. Previously it's going to take anything as a first name. Now we have set the validation for the name. Now we are going to check. So there is a message. Whenever other than a character we enter here, it must have to print. So it's open a validation field or validation dialog. So one more thing, when we print any character, so say N and saying a name and followed by a number, so it not be a name, so it has to open a validation or a dialog box. So save. So hence we can see that there is a validation. So okay, there it must be a valid name. So if I enter any character into that, so again it's a validation error. Same things will work with the last name also, and when it's all fields are valid, it's going to save into the database. Now it's with a valid name and valid surname. So we are going to save this Now we can see this when it will be a validate name and surname, it's going to save into the database. So okay, so this is the valid username and first name and last name which we have entered and saved into the database. So this is the tutorial on 35 on name validation. If you have any problem or question about this tutorial, ask me in a comment section, or you can mail me on my email ID, that is allapureram@gmail.com. And finally, if you really like my work, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next tutorial.